afternoon. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He will lead this one off today.
The right fielder, number 99.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And a good throw gets him one gone. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So a good start here for Zach Greinke. Now the stepping into the box, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Ranging back is Bradley. Gone into the deck seats in center.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter a run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
And it's fouled away. No outs, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Verdugo is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. High and deep to right center. Looking up is Bradley. Gone! Solo shot to right center. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
The windup and the 0-1. Bullet back up the middle. Bradley is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Coming to the plate now, Yordan Alvarez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. This is pulled into right. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. J.D. Martinez goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Christian Vasquez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again, right?
right here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Andrew Benintendi stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
One of the keys to...
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Bradley. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Verdugo is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Astros go down 1-2. So stepping in, Bobby Dahlbeck. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Altuve stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bouncer up the middle. Bregman has it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The second baseman.
Now at the plate, Christian Arroyo. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tucker waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Settling in now, Martin Maldonado. Now here it comes. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Vasquez is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in, George Springer. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Under it is Bogarts, and there are 2 away now.
Next to the Astros.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Benintendi has to retreat to the track, but he has it. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Verdugo back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Got him.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Again, a 1-2. Grounded to first. Gurriel picks it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of the slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And that's in there, base hit.
The batter, number 44. Designated hitter.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. Lined into right, a base hit.
The batter, number 1. Good stop. Carlos Correa.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Line toward the gap in left center. Bradley makes the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. But he will just in fact draw a throw. And he might have been better served to try and test it that time, but instead he stays at third with 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And now he scales the wall and makes an unbelievable catch. So 2 on with 2 away, and digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's set, and the pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Bradley, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The relay throw to third, and he's out. That ends the inning. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Christian Vasquez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat. And
the shortstop is under it to make the play. Set now for the bottom of the fifth. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Popped him up. Bogarts is there. And that's the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, George Springer. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. And gone! An absolute bomb.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. One more. At the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley's after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now back, the center fielder.
Standing in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke, he's got himself 2 outs.
Now back, second base.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that brings up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Standing in, Yordan Alvarez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone into the upper deck. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. Austin Bryce gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So here's Yuli Gurriel. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Ready now, Martin Maldonado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's down into left center for a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
High in the air out to center field. Bradley is going to have room out there as he puts this away. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Alex Verdugo. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The bat, number 2.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Protecting with 2 strikes, 1 out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Into the Crawford boxes and gone.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 on its way. Liner in there for a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. It's up and out of here into the archways.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez. Fouled away. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
The batter, number 1. Good job, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Line to the right side. Playable for Verdugo, and there's 1 gone. So striding forward now, Kyle Tucker. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
The first baseman, number 10, Yuli.
Stepping in now, Yuli Gurriel. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Liner towards 2nd. And a leaping effort there, but this is down into right center, a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
George Springer will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ballgame as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Benintendi is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense would have really helped settle him in.
Stepping up now, Christian Vasquez. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of his hitters.
Behind 0-2 now. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A bouncer to the left side. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Oh, 2 the count to Benintendi.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Brantley. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley is there. 2 down. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. Knock at the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Back for it is Bradley, but this one's going to kick off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Colton Brewer comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the... Striding in for Boston, Bobby Dahlbeck starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
No balls and 1 strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1. A ball and a strike. High in the air down the right field line. Tucker waits on it. And he hauls it down in the corner. In now, Christian Arroyo, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so with that they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. Throw in time. He's done it. A no-hitter.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter, so it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter, and that's what you call a total team effort.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back, and carried him to the victory.
The winning pitcher is Zach Greinke. The loss goes to Nathan Eovaldi. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show. Stepping in, Whit Merrifield. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Kansas City.
Out in front of it, strike one.
With Merrifield. First pitch, 1 o'clock.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi. In there, strike one. Mondesi is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
So it was a swinging strike three. Adalberto Mondesi is the second out of the opening frame. Salvador Perez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Popped up. Longoria has a play. And the inning is over. So a relatively... Digging in, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Dozier scoops it up. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Next to bat for the Giants, Donovan Solano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Drilled on the ground to short. And there are 2 away now. Digging in now, Austin Slater. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Duffy sets. Here's his offering. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Giants are down on. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jorge Soler.
And the pitch. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Into right field, that's a base hit. At the plate, Michael Franco, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman: he's hitless in 6 tries. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Hunter Dozier.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Now at the plate, Alex Gordon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Alex Gordon.
The 0-1 delivery. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And another foul ball. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him. So here's the cleanup hitter, Buster Posey. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Hit in the air out to left field. Going after it is Gordon. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone.
Yeah, with one out and a runner on third, he just wanted to lift one to the outfield to move across the run. But he does a heck of a lot more than that by lifting it right over the fence.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he lines it out to center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
The center fielder, Mauricio.
Into the box now, Mauricio Dubon. This is line to left. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kevin Gausman. Duffy sets. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Crawford, the runner at first with 2 gone. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gordon is there. And that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Edward Olivares. And they'll need him to get something going here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone. So next to the plate for the Royals, Danny Duffy. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So 2 away here in the Kansas City third, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Duffy has tossed more than 1,000 innings at the big league level and has an ERA just under 4. A respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Drives it to deep right field. Soler going back, and it's off the 4th archway. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
You've got to like the effort there from the right fielder. He gives chase and leaps, but just can't bring it down. Excellent backup from the center fielder, though, coming to help out. If he doesn't, that might have been an inside the park.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler is there. Let's see if they try it. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The runner's breaking for home. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
0 for 1 here in the early going. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The third baseman.
Ready to take his hacks again, Evan Longoria, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi. Tony Watson is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. High in the air out to center field. Dubon has it, and there's one gone. And up steps Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Perez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's safe as the gap shortens to 4 now.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Michael Franco. He got called out on strikes his last time through. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Just keeping him close. And that brings in Hunter Dozier as he rips it on the ground to second. Right to him. Over to Crawford at the bag, and the force. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up is the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Soler's after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Line toward right center. And that It's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
The pitcher, number 56, Tony Watson.
So now to the plate, Tony Watson. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready once again, Mike Yastrzemski. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming, here it is. Runner goes for third. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he'll tag the runner coming by, at least make him throw it. And the inning is... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Number 54.
Thank you, Heidi. Reyes Maranta, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. He's set and the pitch. Alex Gordon swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now. Maranta rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. 3-0 now.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
Now batting.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Danny Duffy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches.
Ouch, that one hit him. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holdstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
Tyler Rogers will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Number 71.
Whit Merrifield is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run, but he can't get to it, and this might clear the bases. 1 run is scored. 2 runs are in. Now 3 runs are in. And my goodness gracious, an inside the park grand slam. Come on. To the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And this will rattle around near the knot hole out near the 309 sign. And he'll keep it rolling here as he's got himself a triple. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he's called out on a close play at third. Sam Coonrod will come into the game now and take over following the ejection, and it's fouled away. 6 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Fastball, whoa, look out, that just about got him in the coconut. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Hunter Dozier digging in now. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that. He went right back after the very next hitter, and I think that's going to be the last pitch he throws in this one, and indeed it is. That's all, says the home plate umpire. He's ejected from the ball game, and you could see that one coming a mile away.
Yeah, at this point, it's just becoming a matter of player safety. You can't have a guy out there hitting back-to-back hitters. It certainly looks suspicious, but even if there wasn't any intent, he probably doesn't deserve to stay in the game anyway.
Sam Selman will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Number 67.
Alex Gordon comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Selman, a native Texan, pitches way outside and he can't even get a glove on it. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Down low and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And they'll tack on an important run here with the sac fly as it's now a 2-run lead.
Now batting, number 4.
Ready for another chance? Edward Olivares just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 7 runs, only 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Arlene Garcia will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Stepping in, Danny Duffy. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Trevor Cahill will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Look out, 2-0 now.
My bet is he's getting the takes.
Ouch, that one hit him. Wandy Peralta will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Oh, and he's hit by the pitch. And that'll be a painful run batted in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Adalberto Mondesi is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holdstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
Johnny Cueto will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Into the box now, Salvador. Oh, and while we talk, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Tyler Anderson will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Logan Webb will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Michael Franco is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. In tight again, awfully tight, and it's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Hunter Dozier is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Alex Gordon stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Hit sharply on the ground. 1 run scores, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focused.
Ouch, that one hit him. Next up for the Royals, the pitcher, Danny Duffy, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. So it's back to the top of the order now, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. Fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Mike Yastrzemski. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Runners on the move for second, and he'll be run down between first and second, and a mental mistake that time as he's picked off for the first out. Into the box, Donovan Solano. Fly ball heading for the alley. Soler on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and this will get all the way to the wall now. The relay. But he is in there with a triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one. But somehow he makes it all the way around the third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The tag from Perez won't get him. Safe at the plate. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Buster Posey. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Duffy sets. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. Here comes the first pitch. Adalberto Mondesi is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now here's the pitch. This one for Crawford is short. Reined in. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. In is Jorge Soler. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Oh, and he misses it. And they will tag him out between first and second. So digging in now, Maikel Franco. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And he will get there as he had. Ready for another shot now. Number 33, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload.
This is line to left. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now batting, the third baseman, Evan.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's out number 1. Brandon Crawford digging in next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. From the belt, the pitch. Now the runner's on his way home. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Olivares is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hunter Dozier is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 1-1 the count now. The pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Popped him up. But this will land untouched.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
2-2 to Hunter Dozier. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
Alex Gordon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 40.
Striding in, Edward Olivares. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. From the stretch. And there he goes towards second. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The pitcher.
So striding in, Danny Duffy. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Runner breaks for third. Lifted the other way out to left center. Long run for the center fielder. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Now to the plate, Drew Smiley. And with absolutely no bullpen arms left, this is going to be their guy until the game is over or until they decide to roll some position players out there on the mound.
Obviously, this is never a position you want to find yourself in as a manager, Matt, but it does happen from time to time, and maybe I should start getting that old shoulder loosened up.
Glenn Sparkman will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Mike Yastrzemski is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Sparkman stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Nobody out, runner on first. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. A runner at first with no outs here. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Olivares will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard. But this is a foul ball. This is popped up. Dozier will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Buster Posey is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Soler will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bullet back up the middle. Dubon has it, and there's one gone. At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. Stepping in now, Salvador Perez. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and Longoria can't handle it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is digging in and looking for more. Number 33, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. Dozier brings it in. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
Now batting, third baseman,
Evan Longoria is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun ones.
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holdstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
Hard hit ball to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The center fielder.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Striding into the box, Drew Smiley was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. 0-1 the count. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in now for Kansas City, Maikel Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Number 7, Maikel.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Onto the garden netting and gone. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. The tag, and he is out.
The batter, number 14.
Standing in now, Edward Olivares. High in the air out to center field. Dubon is there, and they go down in a hurry here. So coming to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Greg Holland, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 35, Greg Holland.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Count 0-2.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Donovan Solano stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0-1. Here it comes. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Holland pauses. Here's the first pitch. Austin Slater is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Kevin McCarthy will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. The 3-1.
McCarthy.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. From the belt, kicks and deals. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Olivares is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. 19-6 in this one today.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this